Charlie here again. I'm gonna talk about how to get your lawn really healthy without herbicides. I'm not gonna say the name. Let's just say it's Squaredown. You don't want to use Squaredown because a Squaredown is gonna get into your compost pile and kill beneficial microorganisms. So we're gonna recycle organic material using the compost pile. And then once we mow the lawn, we're going to put that back into the compost pile. We're basically sequestering carbon and nitrogen to create a very healthy environment for plants. So, first off are the things you're going to need for this process, which are a 4-pronged rake. I love this one for pulling the material off the pile. And I'll get to that later. Second is a round tip shovel, round nose shovel for loading the compost. Your wheelbarrow for transporting it. And finally, last but not least, is your springy rake. You want to have something that's really springy. Now, if you can find something with this sort of spring here, that's good because it helps get into those long blades of grass, and it actually tears up the chickweed and other broadleaf weeds. So, next thing is, I only have one compost pile. I don't have multiple piles. I don't use pallets. I don't use bins. I just use the vapor barrier and foam. One pile, and then I basically move the material from one side to the other slowly, or you can just draw it off one side and build up the other side. But the main thing to remember with this is that when you remove the compost, it could be very hot, and if you put it directly on your grass, it could kill it. Now, you can use that in your garden to your benefit, where you put this hot compost. Right now it's about, honestly, it's 135. I'm measuring it over there. That'll actually kill the weeds if you put it directly on the weeds and not your garden plants. So here we go. Dig it out from the bottom. Get all this nice rich compost there. And you want to pull out the twigs and sticks that they won't rake in very well. And you use this rake to do it here. You basically run that back through the compost pile. So, load her up. Nice, rich compost. Wheelbarrows full. I have to harvest a wheelbarrow a day, otherwise the pile gets too big. Yes, too big. Alright, now that we have the wheelbarrow loaded, we're going to go on to step 2.